This is the Elite 8. Started out with 16. This is round 2. We got Burns and Penn, Lawler and Condit, Diaz and Edwards, Masvidal and Covington. Alright.
All right, coming up next, we get to this welterweight bout between Nate Diaz and Leon Edwards.
Take I'll take Nate Diaz. See what he gonna do.
All right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kicks. He doesn't always intend on landing him, but he beats up your arm with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. All right, get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, Nate Diaz, one of the biggest superstars in all of mixed martial arts. It's amazing to think where he could have taken his star power if he was in a regular cycle competing every 3 months.
Yes, if he fought as regularly as most guys, his star power would be even bigger. But Nate Diaz moves at his own pace. A phenomenal striker and a great jiu-jitsu tacticianer. You fall into Nate Diaz's guard, you will get submitted, as he's shown on a number of occasions. A fantastic fighter. Welcome back, Nate Diaz.
You're not going to out-cardio these Diaz brothers. You're not going to out-tough Nate Diaz. And once again, he is facing top competition here tonight. We'll see how it goes for Nate Diaz here in his UFC return. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Diaz is 7 years his senior. He is 1 inch taller. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Leon Rocky Edwards. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, USA, Nate Diaz!
All right, give me the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
get it.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think they're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. It's a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Oh, yeah, Nate, yeah, you hurt. Oh, man.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Edwards gets caught with that punch. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. That's a crippling shot there. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Oh, beautiful jab from Nate Diaz. If he gets that weapon going early, could be trouble.
Yeah, he starts touching you with the jab over and over again, and then when he starts to let that right hand fly, you start to see real big reactions from his opponent. Oh, nice jab.
Whiffs on the straight right hand.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this? Oh,
trying to do that
land.
motherfucking leg kick and he beat me to it though.
Head kick partially blocked. And that one certainly found the target. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Third
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 52 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Leon Rocky.
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight.
Going on to the final
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
Fight. Okay, let me see him take Masvidal. Covington, he beat Ferguson. Oh man, that's a good one. I don't know. Man, both of them is good. Covington and Masvidal. I think I might take Covington. Yeah, I'm gonna take Covington.
All right, coming up next, a welterweight tilt between Jorge Masvidal and Colby Covington. All right, so here's the former UFC interim welterweight champion, Colby Covington, and whether he's banging on the Brazilians or going at fans on Twitter, there's a lot that encompasses this total package of Colby Covington. He's a hell of a fighter, though.
But ultimately, it's about the fighting. And the fighting ability is what has carried Colby to such a great start in his UFC career. A former champion, a guy that's been in there with the very best of the division. And when he's been in there, he's been able to get his hand raised. I always go back to the Rafael dos Anjos fight, and I watch Colby put a pace on him that Dos Anjos who is also known for his cardio, could not keep. It was inspiring to watch, and if you know Colby before fighting, you know that he trains as hard as anybody in the world to try to accomplish his goal.
Well, if you're just getting into fighting and you're looking for a fighter to support, you can do worse than Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Really a guy who's easy to root for and coming off some of the biggest wins of his career recently.
He is starting to get everything right. For as long as Jorge Masvidal has been in this game, you always had the feeling that there was still work to be done in order to truly reach his optimal form. I feel like now he's finally getting it. And people overlook the fighter's mentality of Jorge Masvidal. We talk about Kimbo Slice in the back there fighting, but Jorge Masvidal was right next to him.
Right.
He was back there fighting just for the sake of fighting. And he has done that in the octagon, and now he's finally putting it all together as he tries to make his way to a UFC title fight.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Masvidal is 3 years his senior. He is 1 inch taller. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Colby Chaos Covington. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 35 wins, 14 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Masvidal, he's pretty good. He ain't no slouch. Not at all.
All right, good to lose in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
And he ain't even get hurt in the last fight.
You ready?
He just hurt his man.
All right, you ready?
All right, so here we are back in Newark, New Jersey, inside the Prudential Center for another monumental UFC event. And I think the biggest memory for me in this building was Colby Covington, the main event against Robbie Lawler. That was as inspiring an offensive performance that I've seen in some time.
Masvidal even looked like he was in the fight after this one.
Off of the Prudential Center. Whether you wanted to boo him or cheer him, understood what you were watching as you saw Colby Covington put on the performance of a lifetime.
Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
Not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks. Ooh, what a punch.
Well, for years, Tyron Woodley had said Jorge Masvidal is the best boxer on this UFC roster. Certainly showed you the hands there.
I mean, he's showing it, man. I mean, he's showing it, John. This guy has an ability to stand and box with anyone in the UFC. And that was on full display when he beat Nate Diaz.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Gamebred.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, knee to the head. And they separate.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quick.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab.
He looked like he was in a fight, Masvidal.
With a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab.
37 total strikes and counting have now landed for Colby Covington. Wow. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Covington gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. And he switches to southpaw here yet again.
Nice kick with the right hand.
Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Oh, that is a nice straight punch by him there. He's got it all going tonight.
No wasted actions, no loopy punches. He's going right to the target.
Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head.
How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Oh, look at him land another jab.
It's over.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. Oh, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, let's get it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 46 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Kobe Chaos Covington.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
All right, coming up next, it's a welterweight matchup between the natural-born killer, Carlos Condit, and Robbie Lawler.
Let's go, Robbie.
So here is Robbie Lawler still going strong nearly 20 years after his UFC debut back in 2002. Lawler's reinvented himself a little bit down in South Florida. He believes he is in the best shape of his life in advance of this one tonight.
And by going down to South Florida and finding a new team, you saw a change in Robbie Lawler, which led to a UFC title reign that had masterful performances. The win over Carlos Condit was crazy. The win over Rory McDonald. The fight, the ability to withstand punishment and continue to press forward and hold on to that title showed you that Robbie Lawler was a different guy and was ready to reach all the potential that his coaches said from day one.
And the beauty of Robbie Lawler, too, he is the consummate fan favorite without even having to open his mouth. He doesn't have to say anything.
He doesn't talk.
People love him for his fighting style, and we will see if he can make one more climb to welterweight gold and blue. All right, here he is, the decorated kickboxer, back for more here tonight, and he's so comfortable in the striking realm. It's almost like he started kickboxing before he ever was reading or writing.
Oh, it's unbelievable to see someone that's so comfortable under so much duress.
I know.
When you're in kickboxing range, you are in the fire. There is no safety. You're right in range to be getting knocked out, but he does not fear that. He loves it. He loves the combat. He loves the engagements. But what you have to understand is he's not engaging his opponents on their terms. He's doing it on his terms. Whether or not he wants to be in close with the big punches, or he wants to be at range landing kicks. He's just constantly putting damage on you. Top, bottom, up, low, it does not matter. This guy is a dominant striker, one of the best kickboxers the UFC has ever seen.
And in terms of the punching technique and the jab, as good as anyone in this division. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Condit is 36. Lawler is 38. Condit is 1 inch taller. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. All right, to get us started now, here's the
Some of these incorrect reach counts.
Of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Leving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 14 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Ruthless Robbie Lawler!
Let's do it all right. Let's go, Robbie.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all times. Obey my command at all times. If you want to touch left, do it now. Go back to your corner.
The fighters touch him up.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Oh, I'm not doing
All right,
that.
he'll engage in a single big knee. Well, he's up. He is hurting.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see if he can get that jab going early.
Look for him to circle on the outside. Use that long jab to keep his distance and only engage on his terms. Great punch.
These guys throwing early. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is
Big knee!
he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big knee there. Oh, goes to the ankle pick now to get him down, DC. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances in this position.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Oh!
He's broken. He's hurt bad. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish. He got him bad!
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
So 41 total strikes have now landed for Robbie Lawler. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there.
Knock his ass out.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Well, Lawler is the consummate fan favorite. He'll fight you with a detached lip, a detached retina. He doesn't care, and He's in a pretty good striking flow here tonight.
The more blood, the better. The Ruth is Robbie Lawler. He loves to be in a fight. He loves to test his will against his opponent, and tonight he's going to try to do the exact same thing.
Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. He's out!
Work.
What a fight!
Good
Yeah,
work.
man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 45 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
So like about the second round of the tournament, the fighters already beat up already, so the fights don't last that long. The first round, yeah, the fight keep going. that very first Condon fight, Gastelum, that one, that fight went 5 rounds on the first video. That was the first time I ever went 5 rounds on here.
Coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Gilbert Burns and the UFC Hall of Famer, BJ Penn.
Ooh, that's a good one, man. BJ Penn, man. Burns, man. Burns, that's my dude. I like Burns. But BJ Penn, he did great. His first fight. I think I might take damn, that's a hard one. Take Burns. Bring it home, bro. Let's go.
Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that octagon.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
It'll be a good fight.
And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 16 wins, 14 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Hilo, Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and the former UFC welterweight champion of the world, the Prodigy, BJ. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Gilbert Durinho Burns.
Commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready?
All right, so here we go. Round 1. I can barely hear myself thinking on the screen right now. 2 of the most dominant and well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Nice. Reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Hands lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, combination of knees. That is not what he is looking for. He better raise that guard quickly.
He better raise that guard or he's going to fall asleep. You cannot allow someone to knee you in the head.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, nice combination of elbows there.
Oh, this motherfucker. Come on, Burns, get up.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the field.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Ken gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. And they separate. He lands with the left.
Come on, Burns, you got him. Got this fool, Burns.
Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique. Almost like a Taibo class or something like that.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
Knock your ass out, boy. Let's go.
Good punch.
You reaching that hand up. Keep tagging.
3 minutes remain in the round.
Oh, nice. Oh!
Hold on.
Oh!
Let's go.
Oh, straight right. Back and forth we go. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab.
Man, why the fuck
it is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hitting him with another one.
Right.
I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab.
Straight right hand now, just misses.
Straight punch landed with so much power.
He engages in a single collar tie here.
There we go.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there.
Nice single. What a beautiful takedown.
Nice hammer fist. Ben's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Burns gets back up again.
There we go. Working.
Well, he has really come out aggressively to start this fight. He's staying technical, but we have certainly seen an uptick in the volume and the output compared to his previous fight. Good start for him here tonight. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume.
Yeah, DJ, he didn't get worked in the first
so
place.
accurate up there.
I gotta really soften him up now.
Burns gets back up again. Nicely done. 45 seconds to go here in round one.
Get up.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another
It's
strike.
the same
there.
story, just told on a different day. Takedown after takedown after takedown.
Nice hammer fist. Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. Final seconds of round one. And gets caught by that straight punch there.
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Working. Let's go.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
It's gonna end right here.
Ready, round two. Ready?
Round two is underway.
That one snuck in. Nice strike. Head kick.
Oh.
Blocks the shot.
Big leg kick land.
Nice 1-2 there. DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Right on the button.
All right.
Another punch to the head. Over and over, he's landing big body kicks.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight. Whoa!
Work.
Oh, big left.
What a fantastic strike.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offer it there.
Get right.
And they separate. Changes his stance. Man, it doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Oh, he landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Now a knee to the body. All right, he engages in a single collar tie.
There you go.
What a fantastic wrestler. Great takedown.
Oh, and he gets the single leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. All right, has the guard closed here. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing,
Burns gets the double leg takedown. Oh, and he's back up again. Those jabs have been there for him all night. Nice straight right lands. All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water, going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to cut it open, and now he's just touching it over and over again.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Pretty good strike there, but not a ton of meat on the bone. Kind of looks like me at the Boca Raton boxing district.
He's used everything he could early in the fight, and now he's just surviving.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Continuing to grapple, now going for a leg. Nicely done. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom
There
here.
it is. Probably rolling leg lock in MMA, man, is you get beat up.
And he's out. Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. Under 2 minutes to go here in our second round. The Prodigy gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land. And oh, man.
Oh, straight right.
Oh, this shit, man. Let's go.
Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Now tripling up on the jab. All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight. Nice.
Get him, Brian. Get him, Brian.
And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Back to the feet.
Nice looping punch.
He missed with that jab.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Oh, that straight punch was useful, champ.
Multiple times he's used this punch to get to
Burns
the
gets
target.
another takedown. The question now, what will he do with it? Nice hammer fist. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Kind of quick in their first fights. Good.
Third round underway.
Nice straight punch. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Going orthodox now.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Man, he got a hard chin, man. It's hard to knock this motherfucker out. He should have been out.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times.
Nice hit directly into the face. Nice hit.
Oh, wow, that happened quick. Burns is now looking for a Darce choke. He might get a finish here.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. And he's out.
Check the slick movement where he stuck the leg back in the middle. Now he's going to try to roll for a knee bar. Oh, nice. Oh, man, that was slick. Check the slick movement where he stuck the leg back in the middle. Now he's going to try to roll for a knee bar. Oh!
Nicely done. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Oh, nice job to get back up again. You don't want to hang out on the ground with this guy. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh!
He wiped
It
him out.
burns. Nigga, you had it in you, boy.
All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes.
Damn.
Round number 3. Declaring the winner by
A mango dude.
And there is the man of the moment. And
Burns.
what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete,
Mango
right? I
to a
know you
man.
enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But
Yeah.
you knock out a man in a cage fight. I
You
can't
ain't
think of
knock
anything
him
better.
out.
I mean,
You
there's nothing
mangled
like
him.
it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's
He
lights.
ain't had nothing
And
wrong with
tonight
his
he
face
got
for
that
this fight.
done, and he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
Yeah, but Burns, he a beast. He is a warrior. Let me see. Take Covington in this fight. Yeah.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Leon Edwards
That was a bang
and
out, that
Colby
last.
Covington.
That was a bang out. Good bang out. This one might not last that long.
Well, sometimes lost in the shuffle of all that is Colby Covington, we don't talk enough about just how elite a welterweight this is. Realized the UFC interim welterweight title back in the day, and he's a guy who many people believe on any given Saturday night, he can be the top 170-pound fighter in the world.
Absolutely, and it's the work ethic. It's the work ethic of Colby Covington that stands out. When I was at Oklahoma State as a coach, we wanted to recruit Colby Covington out of junior college because he was such a phenomenal workhorse. Everybody recognized it from day one. And when you watch him in his approach to his fights, he fights in that very same way. He's in your face. He's grabbing you. He's clinching you. He's taking you down. And he'll even stand and strike and throw big shots with you as the fight progresses. Don't mistake the talk for a guy that cannot back you up with actions. Colby Covington is a savage.
Fear is not a factor for Colby Chaos Covington. All right, here he is. For my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. 4 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Colby Chaos Covington. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Leon Rocky Edwards.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner. You ready?
All right, so here we are from Newark, New Jersey at the Prudential Center. Sellout crowd expected here tonight, all to witness more UFC history. This venue's been good to the UFC in the past. Hopefully plenty more where that came from tonight.
You step foot in this octagon in New Jersey, you better be ready to put on the show. Because these fans understand what they're watching, and they've been around since day one. They know a good fight when they see it. And they start trying to hold and hug inside the octagon. Be ready for the blue birds to come off.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Oh, collar tie. Ooh! Whoa!
Oh, get it, get
Oh,
it.
he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, straight right. That punch no good. Yeah, left hook found its target. Got the single collar tie. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the champion. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Oh!
Nice big
good.
takedown. What a technique. What a takedown. Great high-impact skill.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the
I
broadcast.
mean, right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Single collar tie now, and they separate.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
38 total strikes have landed for Colby Covington. Under 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Nice kick with the right hand.
Ooh.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Like,
Effective strike there by Edwards.
oh, he leaked.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quick.
I mean, just
Knock
right
his ass
away,
out with the
blasting
knees,
the
right.
jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab. Left hand punch from the clinch. Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch from the clinch.
Just misses with the jab.
Ooh, big shot lands. Nice takedown lands.
Around 2 minutes now to go round one.
On the top.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
That is a hard left hand that lands for Leon Edwards, and as usual, DC letting his fighting do the talking tonight.
Letting his fight do the talking. This is all business. He's a businessman. He's here to win, go back to England and do his thing with his family. He's not going to be on TV hooping and hollering. He's a guy that's here to do his job and then go back home until he gets his title.
Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue tonight.
It's abandoned him, but he did it. He tried. He fought as hard as he could for as long as he could. Now it's about survival.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. All right, so there he goes, continuing to land that jab. When they put this highlight together, it's just going to be one head snapping back.
It's going to be boxers going back and watch this guy going. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
End it. He done. End.
Back to the feet. Ooh, blocks the shot.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Get up.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Oh, beautiful level change.
Back to his feet. Oh, nice straight there by Covington. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
Yeah,
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
All right, let's get to round two. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Oh, come on.
What a fight.
Single collar tie here.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he has taken.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up? He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
All right, he lands a hook there, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
When you throw a hook, it can go around the guard of your opponent. You come up, you go down. Another takedown lands.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is the opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound knockouts.
So the number's unofficial, but 119 total strikes and counting have now landed for Colby Covington. Well, and essentially landing 2 out of every 3 strike attempts, 66% the accuracy rate against Leon Edwards. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time,
And he's out. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell if this...
And he almost out. And he almost out.
Right at the cut on the eye.
He almost out. There you go. Go.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Colby Covington.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
Most of them don't be like real easy. You gotta work for it. This is going to be a good one.
All right, coming up next, a welterweight matchup between Robbie Lawler and Gilbert Dorino Burns.
Man, Lawler, man. Man. If anybody else, I would roll with you, Lawler. But Burns, already.
Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. He is one of the most popular fighters on this roster, top to bottom. The former UFC welterweight champion, Ruthless Robbie Lawler, made the UFC debut, how about May 10th, 2002, at UFC 37 against Aaron Wright.
And right away, you had his coaches saying this kid's going to be a future UFC champion. He had all the ability. He had the wrestling chops. He had the striking, but he also had that meanness and that toughness that you look for in a fighter. And when he got back to the UFC after he left Strikeforce, the knockout of Josh Koscheck, and then the head kick of Bobby Volker, you knew you were looking at a different Robbie Lawler.
His fight against Rory McDonald, UFC 189, July of 2015, one of the best, most memorable fights in UFC history. Lawler looking to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Lawler is 4 years the elder. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark,
Robbie Lawler
New
up.
Jersey.
He got hurt yet.
It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Gilbert Durinho Burns. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 14 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Ruthless Robbie Lawler!
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all times. Obey my command at all times. If you want to touch left, do it now. Go back to your corner.
They touch gloves, and we are underway.
You ready?
I gotta be careful because Burns, he already look like he hurt.
Round 1 is upon us between 2 of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break it.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now, the ground and pound starts.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity. What a punch.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts. Not just the jab, but the double jab.
I mean, a beautiful double jab. That thing's throwing right from the chin, too.
Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else.
Well, good news, bad news, right? The strike there lands, but just not much steam on it because his gas tank seems to be on the verge of empty.
The gas tank is completely empty. All that button mashing is no good. You wasted your energy. You wasted your time. Now it's just a matter of when your opponent decides to finish.
Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of that from this fighter. That He's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
He ain't got enough stamina, man.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
He might lose this fight.
Right hand upstairs.
Nice job of hiding that head kick.
You know, get like, look at him, tired
Nice strike landed there by Lawler. Superman punch now. All right, so he continues to land that patented jab. And
he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, huge right hand. That'll do
it. Got nothing left. You tried, though.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
He's tired. He ain't had no energy, no stamina, nothing left. No health left.
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Good job, Mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 18 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.
Covington and Lawler. It's going to be a good one.
Coming up next, it is a UFC welterweight championship showdown between Colby Chaos Covington and Robbie Lawler. Well, he is legendary, he is ruthless, he is the former UFC welterweight champion Robbie Lawler, and after taking most of 2018 off due to injury, he still believes that he can make a run at this welterweight title. Tonight figures to be an opportunity for him to try to prove as much.
Every time Robbie Lawler steps in the octagon, he's got one thing in his mind. It's making his way back to a UFC welterweight championship. Right. He has a ton of ability, great knockout power, crisp, sharp boxing. But don't forget about the kicks of Robbie Lawler. As we saw against Bobby Volker way back when he got back into the UFC, he has the ability to put guys out in a number of ways. He's finished fights by knockouts. He's won decisions. He's done everything. Robbie Lawler is a true legend.
And if you're one of those fans who was watching in May of 2002 when he made his UFC debut against Aaron Riley at UFC 37, you know just how beloved by the MMA masses ruthless Robbie Lawler is. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight.
So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach.
Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 14 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, presenting the challenger, Ruthless Robbie Lawler. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Colby Chaos Covington.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
Ready?
All right, so here we are, Newark, New Jersey, the Prudential Center. You know, some people call this the armpit of America. I'm having a good time. I don't know.
It's a beautiful place and a beautiful arena. And the fans here are ready to explode the moment something exciting happens.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Right hand punches the clinch. Nice punch there.
Big elbow there, Lance. All right, single collar tie now. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Oh, and there is another knee, and that has certainly been the primary weapon of choice for him here tonight. He has inflicted a ton of damage to his opponent, and a lot of it courtesy of those knees. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Oh, nice punch there by Lawler. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very accurate.
So 31 total strikes unofficially have landed for Ruthless Robbie Lawler. Oh! And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Robbie Lawler. Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like double-A striking. This is not high level.
Yeah, you can't be missing. It takes so much energy to just throw a strike, but to be whipping like this, it only exhausts you because every moment he's trying to throw to knock his opponent out, you're just catching air. It doesn't feel good. It's also embarrassing.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Nice strike.
Big knee lands there. That one appeared to stun him.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this
Now
fight.
goes in and secures the takedown. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend, and the referee's going to stop.
But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Let him change into a leg, finish the takedown. Great job.
All right, hammer fist here by Covington. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his... Oh, he might have got it with a choke.
Wow. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in the fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grabs everything. Now he's going to attack the triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch.
And he's out. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
Serve him up. Go get
Now
him.
goes in and secures the takedown. Covington's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. A triangle, a triangle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
It's a tapping because he got too much stamina. I ain't got that much stamina. Just stand there and bang with him.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive. And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat
to his opponent.
And this might just be a matter of time. Somehow stays in the fight. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive. Trying to set up a choke here.
Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Oh, he might have got it with a choke.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the... Looks like maybe he's trying to get an arm underneath the chin.
He's side to side, trying to get a bulldog choke. Oh! You don't see this very often. Most times it happens at a family barbecue. The only time we've seen it in the octagon is Robbie Lawler versus Ben Askren. It's in there deep. There you go.
So the unofficial numbers tell you 77 total strikes have now landed for Robbie Lawler. Well, a pretty good accuracy rate, DC. 72% the land rate thus far against Colby Covington. Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. Covington's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Great job by him to get the takedown there.
He did a good job of setting up his attack, securing it, and getting the desired result.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel, right?
Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, and he's back up again. Bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Big punch lands through the middle. You don't understand how tiring this position is. I know the clinch may not look pretty, but it's very, very effective.
All right, well, the strike lands there, so he did hit the desired target, but it almost looked like slow motion. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Good fight.
That was nasty.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine is going to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
All right, so he dedicated decades of his life to this very goal, and he is now the UFC champion. No one can ever take that away from him.
Yeah, man, you gotta take a lot of confidence from staying so committed to a goal for so long. The moment he walked into the UFC, he said, I will be the champion. He got it done tonight, and you gotta take your hat off to him for staying focused for so long and getting it done.
My favorite fighters about this group. Let me see. Covington, Burns, DJ King, Lawler, Condit, yeah, that was my kind of favorite fighters in this group right here. Alright, it's been good, man. Upload another video soon. I think I might do maybe a featherweight tournament next. I'm not sure. But yeah, I will upload another video soon.